neck and neck this week. And we do have one resident who has pulled ahead of the other in our race so far, but things can quickly change today. Casey is going to be going first. You cannot defer. You don't get the choice. This is just the random decision.
Advice from Kathy is to shut up.
All right, question number one, and this is for Casey. This not in my neighborhood scumbag police chief is a media go-to guy for crimes in Upper Darby.
Michael Chitwood.
He's correct. Yes. All right. Question for Kathy, Montgomery County.
No, Bucks County.
Bucks County.
We've changed the rules, Kathy.
I'm from Montgomery
You're now
County.
representing Montgomery. She got it right.
Bucks
What is wrong with this question?
County. Writing it down. All right, here we go. Kathy, here we go. Your question for Bucks County. BFD refers to what Bucks County eating establishment?
Blue Fountain Diner.
She's right. Wow. That is correct. That was Casey Blue.
All right.
All right, now I'm going to mispronounce the name of this case. You'll have to correct me. The Lanark Diner? Mm-hmm. Is that correct?
Correct.
The Lanark Diner of Silver Linings Playbook is located near what major intersection?
Township Line Road, which is also Route 1, and Westchester Pike.
That is absolutely correct. Wow. Yes. Another 30 points in the Delco crowd.
It's getting heated in the studio.
Let me do something.
Yeah.
Bucks Co.
Thanks, Steve.
Bucks Co.
All right, so far so good. Let's see. Kathy, your second question from the Bucks County file, general knowledge. In 2004, this pop star played the Pennsbury Senior Prom.
John Mayer.
That's correct.
Wow.
Third question for you. Here we go. What is the name of the funeral home opposite of Holy Cross Church?
O'Leary Funeral Home.
Another correct answer for Casey.
That's a good one.
Nice job.
Oh, you know dead people.
Yeah, I do.
Let's go over to Kathy next. All right, so this Langhorne amusement park provided many summer jobs for local teens.
Sesame Place.
We knew she'd get it. That's right, yes. Casey, your fourth question out of the 5 that we have is as follows. What Delco native was the first overall pick in the NFL draft by the Rams? I know he's thinking I should know this.
Because I think he went to Upper Darby High School. Floyd Wedderburn?
That's a wrong answer. So, wow. Kathy, you have the opportunity to step up here and narrow the gap a little bit. Here's your fourth question for Bucks County. The Morrisville Movie Theater became well known for selling all their tickets for this economical price.
$1.
She answered that pretty quickly. And that means she's right. That is correct. All right, here we go. Casey, here's your question. Mm-hmm. Blank Road Stacy. You have to fill in the blank. Blank Road Stacy is an alleged prostitute who is named after what street she works on.
You don't get hookers that often.
We don't get hookers in Edco, Eastern Delaware County. My apologies to everybody in this area, but I'm going to have to say Calkin Hook Road.
Just because the word hook is in there?
No, it's just one of the closer roads to Philadelphia.
You're wrong, Casey. I'm sorry. It's State Road Stacy.
State Road Stacy.
You've
Does that
never
sound
heard of
familiar?
that?
Never ever heard of it.
I have no idea who came up with this question. Kathy, you have a chance to pull ahead here by 30 points if you get this answer correct.
All right, give it to me.
It's not all said and done after this because we still have a little wagering to do, but here's your question. What is the name of the lake across from Fairless Hills Shopping Center where North Oxford Valley Road and Hood Boulevard intersect?
So I'm going to say Oxford Valley Lake.
Oxford Valley Lake, that's your answer?
Yeah.
That's incorrect. You're wrong. I'm sorry, Kathy. It's Lake Caroline.
Lake Caroline.
Does that sound familiar at all?
No, it actually
So you wouldn't have
doesn't.
gotten that.
No.
All right, and that was our final question. So, Nick, do me a favor. Give me the total between Casey and Kathy, please.
Through everything thus far, days 1 through 4 plus today, we have Casey at 325, Kathy trailing by 20 at 305.
Okay.
Wow.
All right. Our category for the final question in Delco versus Bucksco is Wawa.
You make a good lawyer.
Okay, I need your final wager. You don't have to show us what it is, but do you have it written down?
Yes.
You
Yes.
cannot change it at this point, all right? Here we go. Listen closely.
All right.
Here it is.
This is Howard Stokel, Vice Chairman at Wawa. There are more than 450 Wawa stores in the Delaware Valley. How many Wawas are located in your specific county? Casey, how many Wawas are in Delco? And Kathy, how many Wawas are in Lower Bucks County?
Now, you will have to get the answer within and including 3 locations. So
I knew this was the question.
We give you a plus minus. If you get it within 3,
Okay.
we'll get you. It will get you a correct answer. Begin now.
Good thinking. Casey looking very intent, counting in his head. Kathy over there farting.
Let's see, Kathy. What did you have?
Okay, well.
How many Wawas in your county?
Okay. Oh, okay. All right. I put 13 in my county.
13 in your county. All right, let's hear what Howard has to say as far as the answer goes.
Lower Bucks County has 18 stores.
18, 13. So, Kathy, that's
Wait a
incorrect.
minute. You guys see this piece of paper? I wrote a little 18 in the top corner, and then I went with 13.
Always go with your first instinct.
Kathy, you can't crumble it up. We need to know how much you bet.
You still might win with your wager.
Kathy,
She's sinking behind the podium.
toss me your crumbled up piece of paper.
She just
Threw it in his face.
at his head.
Come up with a question.
All right.
Okay, what was her wager, Nick? And then do the math quickly, and we'll get a final score.
Jesus, I don't know.
I think
100
Kathy really senses victory here.
There it is. All right, it was 100 points. So Kathy's current total is 205 points.
205 points. All right, that means we go to Casey to find out his answer. Casey, how many in Delaware County? What did you put down as your answer?
Oh, man. I put 52.
52. All right, let's go to Howard for the answer. Here we go.
Delaware County has 39 stores.
39 stores. So, Casey, you were off, and you did not get it correct. But
I
let's
lose.
let's find out what your wager is, please.
286 points.
286 points. Nick, do the math and let us
You gotta
know.
be kidding me.
Wow. Casey, 325
325 is his
minus 286 equals 39 with a grand total of 205
has won the Battle Royale
Wow.
of Delco versus Bucksco, and it was anybody's to take at the end there.
Wow. I knew it all along.
You knew it.
I think if I only had 18 Wawas to count,
Well,
I had to count 39 Wawas while Steve's making jokes in the background. This was definitely slanted towards Kathy, especially when Matt Cord says yesterday, Casey knows his Wawas.
Well,
We had this category planned out weeks ago.
Yes.
So
Can I
it
say
has
something,
nothing
though?
to do with Matt Cord.
Growing up, we only had one Wawa near us,
yeah.
and we eventually years later got the super Wawa. But I knew it was going to be a much lower number than Delaware County.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, honestly, if I had to go through, because I was going through, starting with the Wawa next to Lou Turk's, I'm like, okay, 1. And then I went down that road, and then I jumped over to Chester Pike, and then I went down that road, and then I went down 420, went down, and I'm counting. And then, Steve, you actually messed me up by making jokes. Like, I totally lost track of, like,
So is your fault.
It was clearly my fault.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
Listen, it was a really difficult question. It's something, because I thought yesterday, what could I, what could the possible last question be? I know my state representatives. I know my state senators.
Case, I know the zip codes.
Yeah, I don't know zip codes. I know how many townships. I know how many boroughs. I know what else do I know? I know all the creeks.
You were so confident with your Wawa knowledge.
Yeah.
You made a sizable bet.
Yeah. Well, then, it was Wawa. And I do know my Wawas. And if I had to go through and list 39 Wawas, I could probably, give you a nice smack. I could probably.
You get pretty close to
I would get really close to tell you where all the Wawas are. But yeah,
unfortunately.
but no, thank you guys, because I did not know that Delaware County had a creek named Muckenpates until last night. Yeah, found that out last night. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
So you did some cramming.
Yeah, I did some cramming. And
Well, Levittown was built in 1950. Casey.
Oh, really? And Delaware County was founded on September 26th of 1789. So we're
Bucks
coming up
County
on
was 1682.
1682.
Yes.
And was actually named after, they named it after the Thomas West Delamar or Delaware.
Yeah.
Bucks County was named after the English Buckinghamshire.
Yeah. Yeah, I did a little study on that as well. And then I also, our borders, we share borders, by the way, with Philadelphia County and the Delaware River. All right.
Well, we're the fourth largest county behind Montgomery, Allegheny, and Philadelphia.
I did know that.
In
as well.
population, right?
In population.
Yeah, it's population.
But we are surrounded in total by Philadelphia County, Chester County, Montgomery County, the Delaware River, which then reaches over to Burlington County, and then Delaware State, which is part of the 12-mile circle. I don't know if you guys knew that.
Wow, no.
Well, our questions were decidedly easier than what they were studying for.
Yeah.
And I'm so sure we both studied. I haven't
Who are
studied
your
in years.
Oh, and my math sucked, by the way, because then I was trying. I was like, okay, what's 305 plus 305? Okay, that's
why
610.
286? Why did you wager that?
Because I thought 285 would have been that would have tied me with her if she went double up. So then I needed to go 286.
Yeah.
All right, so there was logic behind it.
A little bit of logic.
Listen, I have to admit, I thought Casey was going to win it.
So
Yes.
did I?
I really did. I thought.
I didn't.
I thought you had a.
Kathy
Yes,
was
you
so.
did. Nary 5 minutes ago, you're chucking paper at me because you thought
Falling
you lost.
underneath the
Yeah,
podium.
she was. All you could see above the podium were her trembling hands as she was
shaking?
weeping.
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh my God.
She was slinking down behind the podium.
I will say that this contest really did bring out the worst in us. We saw Kathy's bad side yesterday when
Yeah.
I was victorious in finding Pika's Pizza, and I thought that all of my questions were a little bit tougher than Kathy's questions.
But you don't know the answers to mine. How would you determine that?
I determined it by who was coming up with them.
By who wins?
Pancake
listen,
and- yeah.
Hey guys, as far as the trivia questions go, you guys you answered the exact same amount of questions every single time.
Yeah.
Today as well, and they had varying degrees, like the Michael Chip.
Today, Kathy got one extra right
you're
today.
right, but he was ahead in the taking it from behind.
But it was
thing.
so
You're
close.
correct.
It was fun though. It was fun, and I want to do this again.
It was so much fun. I
we
was nervous every day. Like every morning, I'm like, okay, what's today going to be like?
Yeah,
Wow.
we threw some gimmies in there, like the Michael Chitwood question and Kathy with the Sesame Place. When and then some other ones we were like, okay, this is really going to be tough. I mean, the State Road Stacy.
You know what? It had to have been Beth who came up with that because all of her questions were Upper Darby.
I think it was
based.
Matt Cord.
Was it Matt Cord?
Yeah.
All right. Well,
I wonder which State
Matt
Road
Cord,
it is.
he had some hooker knowledge.
And I would have never known that movie theater question if my parents didn't say you can only go see a movie if it's for $1.
yeah,
Wow,
well,
see?
you knew. So we have a clear-cut winner. It's Kathy Romano.
Way
That
to go,
means
Kath.
that somebody
Let's
from
go.
Bucks County is going to get a $200 Amex gift card from the Oxford Valley Mall. Fitting, right? The #1 mall in Bucks County. And it's also going to go to listener Donna, who is on our phone line. So Donna, hang on. We're going to set you up with the exact same prize. Make sure that you go to, for info and details and events to learn about how to win a $1,000 shopping spree, visit oxfordvalleymall.com. That's oxfordvalleymall.com. So put it to bed. She won, and I have a feeling this isn't over.
Yes,
but
no, it clearly.
We'll have to see what ends up happening.